Welcome back to the Big Pic and a documentary which you just have to watch. Megan Mylan's Oscar-winning Smile Pinky. I haven't been able to think of much else after watching this real-world fairy tale, as the film's strapline goes. And what's really wonderful about this documentary, apart from it being a wonderful documentary, is that it led me to learn more about the charity Smile Train. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. First, let me tell you a little bit about the story.
पैसा हिया ना खैले ना देखा रोवा मत ना रोबू ना ना
याद आई बाऊ तो ताका लगी.
Megan Mylan follows an NGO worker from the Smile Train charity as he goes from village to village in Uttar Pradesh, distributing pamphlets about a cleft lip surgery camp to be held shortly. He is directed to little Pinky's home, where she and her family live in abject poverty. Pinky's family decide to get their little girl operated. The surgery, which they would otherwise have never been able to afford, is performed free of cost at the camp. Like Pinky, there are hundreds of other children who are brought to the camp by worried parents. They come with creases on their brow but leave with smiles on their lips. Pinky's surgery was performed by plastic surgeon Dr. Subodh Kumar Singh in 2007. This touching documentary is not just Pinky's story, but the story of many children and parents who live in despair, believing in myths about cleft lips. The documentary is the story of Smile Train, a charity through which 500,000 children have received free cleft lip surgery. The documentary is also about Megan Mylan, who brought this story to the world's attention. Megan Mylan has also directed a movie called Lost Boys of Sudan, which I'm very keen on watching. Now, her style of filmmaking is very spare and very simple. We caught up with her when she was in Chennai recently.
Every documentary I tell is a life-changing experience. It's you're with someone. I tell stories about people going through once-in-a-lifetime experiences, probably the most significant moment of their life, as it surely was for Pinky. She went from being a little girl who was shunned away to being a little girl like everybody else. So when you're with someone during that sort of a life-transforming experience, you become very close. And she gave me a lot of trust, giving me her story, and so she'll forever sort of be part of my heart and my mind and my life. And then we had this incredible thing happen with the Oscar, and she and I got to go through that ride together, which I'm sure was more overwhelming for her, never having seen a movie before or have any idea what the Oscars was. But it was overwhelming for both of us, and I think it's made us very close too. But as far as the filmmaking while I was here in India, it was just every moment I've spent in India has been great. I mean, filmmaking's hard, and it was stressful, and hoping that everything was going to fall into place. There's a lot of work that goes into getting things right. But it was a joy. I mean, I really genuinely feel like a gift was given to me to being able to tell the story of this little girl having her life transformed and get to go along for the ride and get to spend time in the beautiful countryside outside of Benares and in the city of Benares. I mean, what more could you ask for? So, and then an Oscar on top of it. It's like, I had already been given my gift, and Pinky had already been given her gift. When she got the surgery, that meant so much more than this. And my gift was having told that story. So it was all around good.
Little Pinky and Dr. Subodh Kumar were with Megan Mylan at the Oscar ceremony. And do you know what little Pinky was doing when Megan went up to receive her Oscar? she was sleeping. Now, this is a really beautiful documentary which you just can't afford to miss. And if you go to the Smile Train website, you can in fact order a free DVD copy. Also, do read the story of Brian Mullaney and Charles Wang, founders of Smile Train, which the New York Times calls one of the most productive charities in the world. This may be a 39-minute documentary, but its impact on you will be huge. Don't go away anywhere just yet, because coming up very shortly is Love Story.